What happens to EV high-voltage systems in a crash? Imagine your electric vehicle suddenly involved in a collision. What happens to the high-voltage system that powers the motor and batteries? Let's find out. When a crash occurs, electric vehicle high-voltage systems are built with many safety features to protect everyone. These systems usually operate between 300 and 800 volts and are completely isolated from the vehicle's metal frame. This means they are designed to prevent electrical shocks during normal use and even after an accident. Once a collision happens, the vehicle's safety systems detect the impact through crash sensors. Within seconds, these sensors trigger the system to disconnect the high-voltage battery. They do this by opening special electrical switches called battery contactors. This process cuts off the high-voltage power supply, bringing the voltage down to safer levels below 60 volts direct current and 30 volts alternating current. This rapid shutdown usually takes around 5 seconds. In addition to disconnecting, the system may actively discharge any residual energy stored in the battery. This controlled energy releases helps prevent electrical hazards and reduces the risk of fire. The shutdown process is linked with safety features like airbags and seatbelt pretensioners, which also activate during a crash. These measures work together to protect the vehicle occupants and emergency responders from electrical shocks. However, even with all these safety measures, the high-voltage battery can still pose risks. If the battery is damaged, it might go into a state called thermal runaway. This is when a chemical reaction inside the battery causes it to heat up rapidly, which can lead to toxic fumes, fire, or even explosion. Battery fires in electric vehicles burn hotter and are harder to put out than gasoline fires, so emergency teams need special training and equipment. High-voltage cables are marked in bright orange to help first responders identify them quickly. It is very important that emergency personnel avoid cutting or touching these cables unless they are trained and equipped to handle high-voltage systems safely. If you are involved in an accident, always assume the high-voltage system is still energized until professionals confirm it is safe. Call emergency services immediately and follow their instructions. They may need to immobilize the vehicle or use special extinguishing agents for battery fires. In summary, electric vehicle high-voltage systems are designed to shut down fast after a crash, reducing electrical risks. But damaged batteries and thermal events can still cause hazards. Knowing these safety features helps everyone stay safe and ensures proper handling during emergencies.